Yeah, there's been much for videos out there, but I bought this Hulkfit Cable crossover machine, and it's one hell of a machine. They recommend that you hook this up to the power cage, but I don't want a power cage. I don't need it. So what I did was, flip around this way, is I cut them off the top. I cut them right off. You don't need it, especially if you're a welder and a fabricator and a little bit of an engineer like I am. Be mindful of the height when purchasing this. You're going to want extra space because you have to thread that cable through there. Now I bolted and welded this all together myself. It's good and solid and doesn't need to do. It's very smooth. I think it's a good investment. As you can see, I'm a welder, built my own dumbbell rack. I'm missing a few there, but built them myself. But it's going to be a little bit louder using mine as opposed to maybe yours, especially if you do it like mine, because mine's barely touching the ceiling, so it's going to make some noise, but it's very, very smooth. One thing I want to recommend is that make sure you have a lot of weight, because it's almost as if it's just twice as what you'd have an old gold gym bench with just two pulleys. So I think that's relevant, but you're going to want a lot of weight. Make sure you have plenty. Now, when I got mine, did have one broken pulley, and that pulley's on the other side. The light's too bright. It was this pulley right here. Okay, now this pulley is not that important because that's when it turns when you slide your adjustments up and down. Now I have to loosen it, but when you adjust this to any of these pinholes, that's when this middle pulley will turn. So I replaced that with just a standard, as I've seen on other recommendations. Just replace it with a garage door pulley, and that's it. You don't use it that much, but if you do get some broken, and you will, that'd be the one to replace. It is a beautiful machine. I balanced it out right. I built a cross member, as I said, so it'll do pretty much anything you want. It's rated up to 500 pounds. I haven't put that much on it yet. I got plenty of weight there. I've got standing weights, Olympic weights, more. I've got plenty of stuff down here, but I don't foresee needing that kind of weight. But I mean, it's one hell of a machine. Very, very smooth, and I would recommend it. Just be mindful of the height and your space. That's one of the biggest things you're mindful of. But other than that, it's a good solid buy. I've seen a lot of comments where boxes are pretty much thought it was dropped from space, and that may very well be true. But the box is pretty rough, and I lucked out. Only had one broken pulley, and I think one missing nut, but they included extra. So hope you find this helpful.